Did you know that just 54% of lies can be accurately spotted? Extroverts also tell more lies than introverts, and at least 82% of lies go undetected. The good news, however, is that people can improve their lie detection abilities, increasing them to near 90% accuracy. But how do you get started? One of the very first steps is becoming familiar with how someone typically acts. This is the process of establishing a baseline. A baseline is how someone acts when they are under normal, non-threatening conditions. It is how someone looks when they are telling the truth. In other words, it may be difficult to tell when someone is lying if you don't know how he or she acts when they are telling the truth, which of course makes perfect sense. However, the strategies used to spot a lie can sometimes be confusing or even conflicting. Because of that, before making an accusation, be sure to think twice or even 3 times about doing it, unless, of course, it's really important to find out what happened to that last donut. Here today in this video, in no particular order, we are going to tell you top 10 signs that someone is lying. Before we get ready to go, show us some love by hitting that red subscribe button and make your YouTube experience more magical. Number 1. A change in their voice. A person's voice or mannerism of speaking may change when they tell a lie. He first takes the strategy of identifying a person's regular speech patterns and mannerisms by asking typical, easy questions such as what their name is or where they live. This allows him to see any changes in speaking or mannerisms when he asks more challenging, interrogative questions. Number 2. They may try and be still. It seems weird, but being perfectly still or being very still may be an indicator that a person is not telling the truth. Such a person may keep their movements minimized or even pull their arms and legs in towards their body, mostly as a result of being tense or nervous. Think about it, when things are normal, people are generally more relaxed and may exhibit more fluidity and movement in their body. But when something is awry, including having to tell a white lip or huge fib, they may become stiff or rigid in body movement. Number 3. The bodily expressions may not match what they are saying out loud. Ever seen a person tell someone else that everything is fine when his or her body language and expressions clearly say something different? Maybe a sign that they are not telling the truth, even to themselves. When someone is lying, the timing between what they are saying and what they are expressing may be off, or their expressions may be mismatched to their words. Just think of a flat thank you accompanied with a frown for a big bouquet of flowers. Something is off. Other signs of a mismatch include a person shaking their head no while replying yes to a question. Number 4. Their language can change. They might use distancing language to separate themselves from the truth, even changing their selection of pronouns as they speak. I misplaced her money might become I misplaced the money, all in an effort, subconscious or otherwise, to show less connection to an object or objects or to what is being discussed. Number 5. Direction of their eyes. Sometimes people who are not telling the truth may look to the left because they may be constructing answers or imaginary in their head. This may be opposed to looking to the right or up and to the right, where people's eyes often head when they are trying to recall the auditory or visual memory. However, these eye directions may be reversed for the typical left-handed person, and eye direction may not be most reliable indicator of a lie. Number 6. Covering their mouth or eyes. Many people want to literally cover up a lie or hide themselves from the reaction to it, which may be why they put their hands over their eyes or mouths when letting an untruth out. Others may even actually completely close their eyes when telling a lie, particularly when it's in response to a question that does not require a lot of reflection. Number 7. Unusual gesticulating. Think about what a kid does when you ask them where the last cookie went. They may lick their lips, look at their nails, or even shake their hands and then tell a big whooper of a lie. What's really happening is that their anxiety response has kicked in it, causing blood to be withdrawn from their extremities. They may be unconsciously trying to calm that anxiety response, or at least get the blood flowing back to their extremities, all of which could point to nervousness about telling a lie. Number 8. Taking the hardline pause. Liars may pause a lot as they work to construct details or stories in their head, or to explain their actions using a storyline that really didn't occur. Paying attention to these pauses can be important because it may mean that an individual is making up events as they talk. People who pause, who seem to be thinking hard, or who show gaps in their conversation may be exhibiting behaviors consistent with people who lie. Number 9. Improvising with the details. Since a liar may make up things as they go, they may also have a tendency to add excessive details to better convince themselves or others of what they are saying. They may also embellish with details that a person who is telling the truth wouldn't think of adding. Number 10. Pointing their fingers, literally. The act of pointing at or toward something or someone else may signal a desire to take a focus off an individual and onto someone else. Of course, knowing if that person normally gesticulates or finger points frequently can be a helpful baseline. Additionally, if they point their finger in a different direction than the way their eyes are looking, they could also be telling a lie. Thank you for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button and tell us what you want to see next.